Well, today we're going to talk about embarrassing wedding stories that people have. Uh, okay, with as much planning that goes into wedding, it seems they should go off without a hitch. It always seems, however, and that's hardly ever the case, that when asked, many people on Reddit, one among the wedding here, these 12 weird souls are the biggest and most hilarious wedding fails. At number one, we got unlightable candle. Strange things just aren't meant to be. Like the lighting of users strip the Vordel's Unity candle. After the couple failed to light it, to enter the candles, and awkward so ensures that it was someone between tension and uncertainty. Strips of their rights. The priest moved to the scenery along and the candle smouldering. Despite Shepard save money, user Embassing opted to create an iTunes playlist for reception instead of paying extra on a DJ. He works hard at the songs, he has just the right order to defend, with the first dance song followed by full sound Father Daughter for the file do the dance. Being shouted out great, but when someone hit shuffle, his playlist was full of course, and that costs Hiya! Play instead. Reaction photo see below is actually priceless. I'm the weather bar. User goes through his buying you but had a rough night of it. After coming down with the flu, she worked reception, made herself with Michael and ended up passing out. As a costume, spent the night watching late night TV. User wrote, the great distraction. Distracted by the bride's assets, Barrow 23 spliced out during a very important part, certainly. The part where you're supposed to say, I do. That's the area I went in through temple, I stepped out of it, and it was all caught on film. 6. The first Fargo. No! Was not the answer the 4-year-old Fargo wanted to hear when she asked if she could walk down the aisle with her. But it was the answer she got. She ran through her Fargo, through Gargo, through the flowers on the ground, and stomped down the aisle. Sounded like someone needed a nap. The ringer. When the phone started to ring in the middle of the Neverland wedding, the third priest was not amused. And this started a conversation about turning off their phones. Well, he realised that it was his cell that he had been ringing. Oh dear. 17. Maybe the third time isn't always a charm. You magistrate at different weddings, called her by husband's ex-girlfriends. Named 3 secretaries but suddenly then made a crack about taking each other off life support. I'd unplugged my mum a couple years prior. Oh yeah. And number 8, the cutting of the cake. Under University of American Watch, there was a sense of unfortunate events at his wedding. The most unfortunate though, when the couple took photos in front of the cake, and on the event mistakenly interpreted the photo taken as a sign it was time to serve it. They carved it up and handed it out, so he never got to cut the cake. It was robbed of the opportunity to get cake smashed in my face. At number 9, the troublemaker. At usual work for his daughter's wedding, the ceremonies event got drunk and went his car into the catering truck. He then tried to claim he was injured at the catering truck. That did him. And then she's a caterer, venue, and don't sprain him. Yeah. The great goblet tragedy. User local Joe's mother-in-law burst into tears when the newlyweds didn't use the engraved toasting goblets. She's got it in them. There's one little problem. She never told the couple she had bought them. The down and dumps DJ. Note self, check down the step with DJ's live before allowing them or her to work on your wedding. This asks users fan base. The DJ at his wedding was dumped the night before the ceremony, and she only played breakup songs at the reception. The good news, the bride took over for 3 hours until a replacement can be found. And she was an absolute hit. Plus, the feedback testimony makes it look cool with a wedding dress. The broke groomsmen. It wasn't just until 3 hours before Tyler's wedding that 3 other years of brothers we were all groomsmen. Message they hadn't gotten their tax codes. They had all never been given money, Tyler's wrote, but they had almost a year to save up the $80 they needed. Finally, the usual 3 uncles were able to pay for 1 true school each and save the day. I'm not sure whether that would go out, but as we go into more very embarrassing rain stories soon, in a minute, we don't. The other day, I think Saturday, Wednesday one, I heard an embarrassing rain story. You probably heard it if you listened to anyone. There was this man who cut the cake for the bride and groom. Who would ever do that? Honestly, let the bride and groom do it. Okay. We can do 12 terrible tales of random guests paving badly. We'll find everyone has at least one, and guests who can't just keep their shit together. One minute to read. It's about one minute to reach out users to show the most boring wedding guest behaviour they ever witnessed. Below are 12 stories set weddings from emoji matching the straight disgraceful, and yes, alcohol is often involved. At the reception, a new couple were sitting. There was a new line of people wanting to pay their respects. The groom's mother stands in front and says, in reality, voice, the bride, your sister just told me to go to fuck myself. What the fuck are you going to do about it? Then to the brother of the groom approached to his significant other. Three, now used to work for a wedding planner, and at one time a guest stole the bride's dress. The bride changed into a short, more comfortable dress for the grand exit. On the security cameras in the venue, you could see the guests run the bathroom where everyone watched the couple would leave and take the dress. It's got $5 and the back door. She denied it until it was re-threatened to press charges and then claimed, I was going to wash it with the bride. Okay. Number 4. I tried to be alone, the wedding just bored. Number 5. I was at a wedding maybe 5 years ago. The bride's family was in Northern Canada. During a speech, the bride's mother said, I want to thank the trailer for coming down. My mouth hit the ground. Now, I was inviting my girlfriend to her friend's wedding. She goes off to mingle and tells me to put the gift on the table for the others. 3 minutes go by me standing by board. She, quick, get a present, we're leaving. Me? What the fuck? Wrong wedding, who down next door? But the wedding guests have been moved to more single table and Pally High. And that's why I did repair to retrieve one for heading that door, but not in that circle. I'm a wedding, my mother-in-law stood up and said, this marriage from H and they will never last. I was a name, and after 3 years, I'm still pissed and I'll be married. Embassing gets up and does his last speech and says the father of the groom is going to get up to finish the speech. It's really a complete lie. The mother best man was born with a dance partner. Found by the tie to some Tina Turner song, and she touched the most appropriate dance I've ever seen in the middle of the dance floor. I felt sick, and the bride looked like she was going to cry. Michael, who was staring at the photographer, I fell through a wall because he was so drunk. The L's were loaded, all was formed wrong, and the pictures came out. My mother-in-law showed up at the venue, roasted at 10 a.m., took pictures of me cutless before I put up my dress. Found my dress and kept saying, "Hot to you." She didn't have to say "I love you" to me since I was seeing her son away from. Say "I love you" to me since I was seeing her son away from her. The DJ throws comfy Friday into the set. I looked at to see the sweaty drunk weird start. The king threw kick the main pole, holding up this monster tent. Came up to the beat, and Guy was chopping it hard. The dust actually started to flicker, and the tent, along with the lanterns, and the decoration was jump. In every hit, no real thing. Everyone just stared at him. He started half butting the pole. Every smoke let out a fire, you could actually hear between beats. At my wedding, my aunt's second husband threw his dinner in the trash because it was a steak. He had some of the cake, which I made myself, to my husband because it looked like a tree, which was the entire point. Okay, you don't get the point. You won't believe how often the most badly beloved member of a wedding group is one parent of the bride grooms. On the most important day, by far in their child's life, some mums and dads just can't control their mouths. They really ever all they're drinking. Other than this combination of the three that cause drama. Sometimes they another family member or a future family member. Sometimes they pick on the staff. What do they do? They're saying doing things that will hurt over events, the wedding festivities. Bride and grooms warn us all the time about their parents. More often than warn us about their problem friends. That is, they know their own parents. Some of them aren't okay with the choice of a gay marriage, or even their sexual orientation in general, but they're still invited. They have no idea how often we're given their spirit conscience. Go not everything my mum said about everything, or expect my dad to bitch about the bar being open for 7 and make remarks about his gay son. Half the time, they're chosen the destination wedding because they think it's a more magical way to get married with an unmagical family. True life. You know if you're one of these parents, and you know if you have a family-wide representative drunk, don't pretend you aren't aware of your own personality flaws. Whether you've done in the past, the come when of your son, or do that your choice to demonstrate you have poise and self-control to show you child one day you almost bet itself. And if God forbid you aren't okay with their choice to marry someone of the same sex, you should seriously consider about whether you even belong that way. True, you may be doing long-term damage if you don't go. But you might do long damage. You attend and act unsupported. Make sure you shine the ultimate example of a good parent on the big day. Please to make an event to avoid doing all 10 things at this book. Number 1, never try to interfere with the original planning team on the day of the wedding if you weren't a part of the original planning process. Whether you lead your sons, daughters, or future sons and daughters-in-law, and made some bad decisions in their death plan. It's not for you to say at this stage of the game. Your job at the wedding day is to be supportive. Look fabulous for pictures and stay out the way. It's the best thing to do next bridal groom after you step in. Don't try to be the DJ at your daughter's son's wedding, even if you hate the music. We had a dad have a very few taste in music. Fortunately, his favourites were all about 20 years older that were the bowling room selected the easiest players, wild cards can't select guest request songs, a radio unit, talking to us at the dinner table, trying to run the music. But if it doesn't work and gets failed, especially you can't take no for an answer. Teams supposed to DJ all night long. Don't get drunk and make it for your self-reception, or God forbid, before the ceremony. When we also had the best parents make some best through windows, seeing dancing is classic most of the time. Drunk enough to act a fool on the dance floor. They're just going to act like an idiot when they're chatting with guests. Even though you're not a parent, you should be old enough by now to know how much you can drink without weighing your child's memories of the big J. Be honest, most of my guests still think my father was thirsty in Spanish, he was being English. I was mortified. Therefore, never tell the wedding planner or everyone that I pay for you unless you add that actual name in the contract. You shouldn't treat wedding planning stuff like for help, unless you're trying to get bored of their real work, their work at wedding. Your son will choose to behave monthly and do that. The one's playing us. Size there. But if you're not the client and we're not going to listen to you, you're real abusive, even if you're getting grown losing money to pay the wedding bill. If your name's not on the planning contracts, and we never heard of you before you arrive, we're going to know you. Some of these children have warned us about you in the bride, so don't bother complaining about themselves to do on their wedding day. It's not insult having and enjoying yourselves, and you're just mad because they kick you out the kitchen when a drunk butt was going in the cage's way. There you camera alone during second section, you are VIP and home guest, and you should read the pictures not taken. Nothing looks worse than carrying pictures and parents in the front of holding up iPads and with cameras. If you're reading the bicycle high professional, you're actually getting in the high both way and doing more fucking if you're the fucking guest just sitting behind you. Don't set your ass away and playing and reception and stuff. At the wedding, nobody wants to dance with you. I'm sorry, but it's true. You were working not long ago, and instead of the groom, did the fishes grind a member of our staff at a wedding. Brewing cocktails, eating for the bride and groom, had made an entrance. The married groom apologized later on, saying, I'm sorry he always does it. Really? Everyone in the family is okay with that. We're not okay with that. 7. If we reached divorce and we're married, don't bring a date to the wedding unless it's stress-free, kind of relationship between you, significant other, and your former spouse. Even if you know the real state, you are setting yourself for a dastardly your child's wedding. You're just plain savage. You don't need a date. You had situations when the mother of the bride cried off and all weekend because of pavement was on the arm of her daughter's father. She had it together the best she could, and I must admit, I took pressure at then like 10:10, and the new girlfriend had just thrown out in the van and the way to the after-hours party. Classic, Bring your own support system if you need one. Don't plan on leaning on your children on their big day. If you know that you aren't like the person your son or daughter is marrying, you still having trouble having the guy there in itself. And dealing a friend family is going to be a challenge. Be sure your best friend forever instead of help you get your entire ordeal. Your ex is bringing your new wife, and you're wishing you didn't have a go. Bring a solid friend along to pull up your ego. No problem to date that feel and look uncomfortable and awkward. Better off appearing alone and confident, then breathing distant pathetic. Keep it to yourself. If you dislike the other bride or grandmother and some other member of the wedding party, grasping and private in one thing. By the minute you start impressing your impending domain when it's your own self up having a completed, should that get back to the target of your regional reception, you create drama and complete unnecessary hurt feelings. If you're at your son's and daughter's wedding, the deed is done, and there's no going back now, so keep your opinions to yourself, and let that be the cause of an apparent start in what might be a lifelong happy marriage. Keeping embarrassing poet stories about son and daughter to yourself at the reception. Coming out stories, no. But everything that's mean and nasty shouldn't be spoken on that most important day, regardless of the subject matter. A number of years ago, I was a guest at a beautiful wedding with a child family. Friend was a man informed senator's daughter. During dinner, the senator visited all the table to chat the guests. When he was at the table, because he had a entire high school friend as a groom, he shut up and came out. I don't think she was ever going to get married, you know. She should be a very outweight and unattractive, and we figured that she'd be single forever. We're so glad she found your friend. No lie, I swear to God that happened. No reply, and we were all speechless. It was silent for minutes. He walked away too, with no ever trying. It was exactly else to say. A guy at the table broke the ice with, so how do you think the Redskins are going to do this year? And then Trevor moved on, but for real, what makes this main good thing for a man to say about his own baby girl on a wedding day? I said immediately, he's lucky I was a guest and the wedding plan that night. Do you realise how important your behaviour is at son will do the wedding? Do you get that everyone's watching you, taking pictures and feeling with that vision? All the rest will listen when you speak, and you have to think about what comes out of your mouth. You have tendency to put your foot on it. Remember, no matter how dressed or may or how country, if you feel the day's all about you, you'll help having son and daughter to launch his or a new life in the best fit possible. And it means keeping your own act together. And we're kind of rather than liberty. You have no idea how much we appreciate in the long run. Trust me, don't want to end up as one of the lifelong wedding embarrassment stories. A wedding is usually an understanding with it. Yeah, however much you plan it down to the last detail, someone ultimately doesn't go the way you want it to. But as a guy's social betting, the most amusing things that happen in people on their big day. It's embarrassments and mix-ups that make the wedding truly unforgettable. I went for my annual wedding. I had the pen party, everyone's surprised. It went smoothly, it was very fun. Then until the day after, I woke up in the morning with the air conditioner burning on 4 buttons in my face. I decided to turn it off. Since the remote control wasn't nearby, I had to get up and do so. So to turn it off, found the glass my foot. I was on it, the car my foot open. Later, when the doctor was barging my foot up, so he said without knowing that it healed for the wedding day. And in fact, it did! On the my wedding, my husband speech sent to me about how many guys are waiting for him. I ended up having to admit to him that he was my 10th. I was a serious look in his face and thought to myself, well, there goes the wedding. Then he said, almost without thinking, I'm a real milestone for you. During our wedding ceremony, the moment came when all rings were brought to us. First, my husband put the ring on my finger. Then when I glassed out, I took a kiss from the box and started pushing it into his finger. But when it fit, I got to the knuckle, but I wouldn't go any further. It seemed way too small. I started panicking. Everyone was watching me trying to force a tiny ring onto his finger with manipulation. I tried putting it on this finger, but it didn't work. But eventually, one by my fish, I screwed it on the spare finger. The cameraman managed to catch the whole struggle. It did so for a wedding movie. There's a lot of talking about wedding. Smiley dress boys and girls, we had to do them. Carried along and fell with my wedding dress. When my crew and I entered the hall for the registration ceremony, I suddenly felt that I couldn't go forward. There was some kind of huge weight bearing down on me. It seems two guys we assigned the rest dust grabbed hold of my fell along the third and decided to pull me in the opposite direction to where I needed to go. The future went in line that I always have to go once I finished their ride. I used to be bright before, but I didn't English quite strength. I ended up slipping and falling flat on my back. That's a good one, wasn't it? I always made fun of my friend because she got married to the same person 3 times. Yet, in which time I got married for the 2nd time to my ex-husband. My husband has long bit eyelashes, but the whole time we were dating, I begged him to let me put some makeup on him, but he said no. The moment came when he approached me, there was mum things like, we've been having to go half a year. And we're going to leave and so forth. After when I let you put makeup on my eyes, she said, of course, we'd say away. I have a motivation for you. At Mrs. wedding, my mother said, do you, Jack? I agreed to the agreement interrupted her and said, I agree to everything, because I love Anna. One was my sister is called Karen. Right, don't get your name mixed up. Please, don't get names mixed up. Otherwise, people you'll be seeing and people will laugh at you. When I get married, I've chosen a wedding dress, but certainly I really didn't want to wear an white dress that most brides do. When the doors of the hall opened, I saw, to my horror, the registrar was wearing exactly the same dress. It seems there was only one more dress with because they're available in the shops of our town. We're all still laugh today when we look at our wedding photos. Thanks for watching today. I'm back soon. I'm back tonight. I don't worry, got some more stuff for you. My best friend's getting married soon. Most one in the bus recently. I've had my hearse in the fridge. I tend to give up the wedding. I'm not getting more like a little carried away. From Bison and Perspective, the scene with laughing, sounding there's a young woman sitting in the bus looking out of a dim window. Not so I come from her, but she was clearly very emotional. Her lips showing, there was tears in her eyes. At the same time, she's got the ugly smile on her face. I moved from stupid owner to when the man opposite asked if I was being okay. I looked around. Despite everyone else on the bus was waving me waving for some reason. I only really understood why later on they won't stop on that reverse route in the mental hospital. We were in a rush to get to our friend's wedding. You ran until just at the moment, and they became husband and wife. The only problem is that wasn't on the couple we were looking at for. There was another fast ride. Brendan, he sat down in the first row, but witnessed the rest of these complete strange wedding ceremony. The bride and groom cast, of course, pressure glances at us. It turned out our friends were next in line to be married in the same hall. Obviously, we stayed with the ceremony, while noticing that we were still in the same seats to visualise us. So, have you got a season ticket or something? Once my mum bought me an incredible beautiful ring, clip-on earrings, and a necklace. They were all made of plastic though. I was 5 years old. When I went in kindergarten, everyone was ignoring me. One was first to me, and we were married after lunch. I made for dinner last day, and a week later my friend turned out again in Creighton and made sure her mum bought her. My love quite husband did a show post her as well. I got my thankful for passing my best to them during their wedding. That's when I first learned the truth about men. My friend was getting married. She was the happiest girl in the world, running here and there for 2 months making all the arrangements. She found everyone she knew to wedding, friends, relatives, acquaintances, and even neighbours. She went time and found herself a great big puffy wedding dress. Everyone's worked down to the last detail. And of course, she'd rumbled but got lined up. The big day finally arrived. Somehow, she managed to get a stung by a wasp on her upper leg. Ouch! The result, a wedding between the bride, with a large pale face, a skin rash from a little action, and eyes red with tears. We wanted to release some doves at our wedding. We put them in a cage that would be very easy to release them from them. The moment came. Instead of gracefully covering on the way, the birds decided to stay hard again in a new home. The cage was tipped over, the door turned. Now in a second, the poor doves felt but reached the father instead sat on the ground stroking. Happened as the suspect was saying they just ran to the spot with their chickens. One climbed to my husband's arm and relieved itself for their time to get off. Our guest was by now hooking with laughter. If there's bad luck in the rest of our way, but it's time to be nonsense. We still have been married 12 years later. So, on my chat for you, if you've got any Embassing one stories, put them in the box comment box below. Your Embassing one stories, I want to hear them, because they like that.